After the break, Sonia's got a very special guest. Brampton rapper Spitty has made it a mission to shine the spotlight on our city's vibrant culture, and he'll be joining her when we come back on the other side of this break. Stick around.
Forget about it, no, I gotta breathe. It's all pointless. I was doing school and work just to prove my work. Now I bring the kids sick of the monotony snoozing. I'm in your city lately cruising. Want me to switch, but I can't do it. I pay my lane now with some movement. We keep it moving.
This is a perfect hump day beat right here. Brampton's unofficial rap ambassador, Spitty, is out with some new music. Spitty has made it his mission to represent his vibrant hometown through music, community work, and social media platforms. So, Spitty, welcome to CP24 Breakfast. And thank you for dropping the beats this morning and bringing the vibe from all the way from Brampton. First of all, I love that this is not your first rodeo. You're releasing a new song. I know, I'm like in with the puns. But I love that this new vibe that you have with rodeo, because this is actually the first time you're doing a collaboration with Punjabi in it as well. So first of all, what took you so long?
That's a really great question. You know, coming from Brampton, that's one of the main cultures I grew up around, you know,
yes.
was the Punjabi culture. And that's actually what rodeo and the whole album that is part of Motherland is really about, is bringing the two cultures that I grew up around most together, which is one, the Punjabi South Asian culture that a lot of my neighbors and people from back home brought, and also the hip-hop black culture that I grew up on here in Canada, in Brampton, that I really fell in love with, and the people that really brought me into the world, and the music that I really related to based on kind of the oppressions and struggles that they speaked on. And so to combine those two and create, you know, this new kind of fusion music is something that really should have happened many years ago, but it just took time to just do it properly and authentically.
Well, I think I think it's actually wonderful that you established yourself with kind of what you wanted to do first. And a lot of people think that you have to bring the culture in right away, but you actually did take your time and you did it with kind of the right people as well. So how did the collaboration for Rodeo come together? Because you've got two different artists. You've got a different producer from Calgary as well. So tell us about that collaboration.
Yeah, and that's another aspect to it too, is I kind of met these people naturally, and it was just through getting experience in the music scene, going out, performing, and doing events. I actually work with the city of Brampton as a Brampton Artist Ambassador, and I host free open mics for the city. And so we've had different artists come through and perform, and I've met artists through that as well. So Rose is one of those artists who actually initially I met through a music video shoot where he was connected to the director. And then we reconnected by him coming to my open mic, and then I was like, we gotta work together. And he had some songs already kind of in the works, which was, one of them was Rodeo. And I was like, oh, this vibe is something I haven't personally dived into yet, but I love it, and I'd love to like just add to it and bring my own flavor. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And the beat, he had connected with UV from Calgary, and UV's a young producer. I think he just turned 18 or 19, and he's growing out in Calgary. So it was cool to kind of connect Canada and also connect that Punjabi scene together.
That's amazing. I love that you have these open mics. Why is that so important for you?
I think for many reasons. One, most of the arts infrastructure is based here in Toronto. And so for a lot of people in the suburbs where it's a lot harder to get out downtown, especially if you're younger, it's inaccessible. And Brampton, it's growing and it's a huge city, but we don't have as much of that infrastructure there for people to gain experience in the performances, to network with other artists, and to learn from other artists. And so I wanted to create that atmosphere, but also ensure that it's free for the people, to reduce those barriers of entry. So we do it with the Brampton Library. They provide the space and the equipment, and then I promote it and host it, and we've been getting more and more people each time.
That's amazing. I love that you're actually spearheading this thing, because I'm sure, like you said, there's a big gap there. And the fact that you're so dedicated to your community, I respect that so much. Full circle, your first album did so good. It took you to 22 different cities to perform, which was such an incredible thing to just kind of see unfold. I bet you got the tour bug, right? Like, so are we going back on tour? Like, who are you bringing with you? Who do you want to collaborate with?
Yeah, so I'd love to just announce my first show coming up here in Toronto on October 25th, down the street at the Drake.
Wait, did you just make that announcement?
That's an announcement right there on CP24 Breakfast.
On CP24 Breakfast. We love that.
Because we just locked that in. So just down the street on the Drake Underground. I'll be performing October 25th, headline show.
Okay.
And then from there, yes, we're planning to do more shows in Ontario and other key markets that I have in the States, like New York and the Eastern United States, and hopefully get back to the motherland in India and do shows there, because I went there last year to connect with artists, to create music and soak in the culture, and now I've kind of laid the foundation, so I'd love to go back and really show them what I got.
You know what I see coming for you, Spitty?
Yes.
I see how Junos has added the South Asian category. Just send him the award. Just send it to him right now. Spitty, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you for representing all us Punjabi people. And I can't wait to hear more from you. And congratulations. And I'll be at the show.
Yes, I appreciate that.
That's amazing. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Headlining.
Want me to switch, but I can't do